Hi, Taylor. Hey, Tara. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Amanda. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Okay, Taylor, not a problem. Let me get you written down here. All right, you guys, we're going to get started with the daily reading for everybody. I hope everything is going all right for everyone now that we're in Mercury retrograde. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I always wonder because I never change anything, but sometimes you guys can hear me and sometimes you can't. Hey, Lydia, sure. Can somebody let me know that you guys can hear me? Thank you. Thank you, Lydia. You guys can't hear me. Okay. All right, we're going to get started with the daily reading for everybody, and then we'll jump right on into the readings for you guys, okay? Here we go. All right. All right, this is the general reading for everybody today. All right. I think my camera is upside down, you guys. Let me flip it. Sorry. That's better. Okay. All right, you guys. So some cycles are coming to an end, which is great. So we've got some things that are going to start moving and passing away so we can really start focusing on the future and what we want to make there, okay? So it's saying that now is the time to start taking action, right? And I know that sometimes taking action can feel a little daunting or heavy, almost kind of like we're moving in slow motion. And that's just part of the retrogrades we're in, because now we have 3 planets in retrograde, right? We've got Pluto, Saturn, and Mercury. But we're still being asked to take action when we can and know that we are guided, okay? It's going to help if we stay grounded, which some people might feel like that is, almost doesn't make sense, right? Because when we ground, some people tend to think that that's going to slow us down more. But actually what grounding does is it helps us be really in touch with our bodies and be very much so energetically in our bodies. So we're not floating so high. We want to pull that energy in through our bodies and into the ground so that we can really receive the messages and start to create things here in reality, right? Because we live in the physical plane. So grounding just helps us pull in all that intention and all that energy and support so that we can start to take action in the right direction. So grounding is really important, you guys. And I'm going to really try to get out the podcast today about grounding, connecting, and centering so that you guys have a reference and a resource that you can go to just specifically on that. some tips and tricks, techniques that I use personally, so you guys can start using that to be able to take action as we move through these retrogrades. Okay. They're saying that there's wisdom and knowledge that we already have. We already possess it, right? We get it from the experiences of our past, things that we've already been through. There's lessons there that we've learned. And so we're being asked to apply that knowledge into the now and into the future. Okay. And be really balanced. We want to be really balanced with our energy, with our give and take. We want to make sure that we're not depleting ourselves energetically, right? That we're not giving too much of ourselves without receiving in return. Okay. The next call that we're doing, that we're being asked to do as we're taking action and using our wisdom and knowledge and being very aware of our energy, is to open up to receive. Okay. There's things that are wanting to come through for us to receive. And although it may feel scary, there's nothing to fear, right? So if we've got some things coming up, some new things, like maybe a new job or a move or spiritual gifts coming through, different opportunities coming to us that can feel a little bit scary, we're being asked to just stay open and receive and not get stuck in that fear, because the fear isn't needed. It's not necessary. It'll only hold us back. So it's saying let go of fear and just open to receive. Okay. And as we move forward, we're being called to really use our mental faculties to their fullest, to keep our mindset straight, to be very aware of what's going on around us, to be aware of our thoughts, because your thoughts create energy, which are then put out into the world, and your thoughts do manifest. So we're being asked to be very, very disciplined in our thoughts, and also pay attention to our intuition, right? A lot of times our intuition comes through our body and our energetic body, right? So you get the gut feelings in your solar plexus, right? You get some of the emotions and feelings in your heart center. You can receive information through your throat chakra, right? That's where the hearing comes in. That's where some of our clear senses come into play. But also it's very important to be mentally disciplined, because a lot of our intuition drops thoughts into our heads. Okay, so some people you might notice, like when you're, say, washing the dishes or, cleaning the house or doing tasks that are not requiring a lot of mental energy, right? Because it's just something you kind of do automatically on autopilot. We open our minds up then, because we're not so focused on things and we're not running through things so much. And that's when we have a lot of those intuitive thoughts drop in. And so we're being asked to pay attention to those and take action on those, right? But if you're not grounded, if your energy isn't being pulled through and grounded in your body, you're going to miss some of these intuitive hits, right? If you're not in touch and aware of your energy and how it feels in your body, for example, those gut feelings, you can miss out. You can miss out on the message, because your body is also trying to relay messages to you from your intuition, right? So it's about using all of our gifts that are available to us, all of our knowledge, and to take action. And again, don't be in fear, just open to receive, and then trust what you're getting, okay? So that's the message for everybody today. And I feel like this is ongoing. This message is ongoing. It's getting us through these retrogrades. It's getting us through the future. I feel like the next 3 to 6 months, following and trusting this information and doing these steps is going to be really important to help us manifest our highest and best and be able to receive those good things that are wanting to come through for us. Okay, you guys? I know that was a lot. I hope that you were able to take all that in. Hey, Raven. Yes, it was a good one. Oh, yeah, certainly you can have a reading. Not a problem. Let me write you down. Yeah, I had a good one. Yeah. Yura? I hope I'm saying your name right. Yes, you may have a reading. You're welcome, Amanda. I hope that was useful. All right, you guys. Let me get some clearing shuffles in, and then we'll get started on our list. I'm going to try to get through to everybody here. Get 2 more in, and then we will get started with Taylor. You're welcome, Raven. Oh, good, Amanda. I'm glad. Okay, one more, guys. Sorry. All right. All right, Taylor. You're wondering about Jerry and yourself. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens, Taylor. Here we go. All right, Taylor. Let's see what comes up. Okay, you're sure. We can look at that when we get there. Not a problem. Okay, Taylor, you're being asked to look at your experiences in the past, okay? Because I feel like you kind of already know what's going on in this relationship just from experiences in the past. It's almost like those, like we talked about in the reading today, the cycles coming to an end and things, going through a cycle. And I really don't see that this relationship needs to continue. It's time for it to end. And there's a part of you that already knows this, right? Because deep down, it's like that there's something better. You deserve better. You deserve more. Okay. And if you tap into that and be very truthful and honest with yourself, you know this already, that this needs to end. This relationship needs to end. Okay. And it's saying that you need to just cut the ties and move on. It's time to let go. Okay. Because there's something better that needs to come in, but it can't do it while you're still holding on to this. Okay. Actually, the goddess is here asking you to go on a journey with her. Okay. She wants to take you on a healing journey so that you'll be available for this higher and better thing that needs to come through. Okay. So even though it might be hard, and there might be a lot of negative talk and things that go on, the goddess is asking you to please have courage and ask her for courage and strength to move away from this scenario and this situation and any negative backlash that comes with it. Okay. She's wanting to work with you and help you. So just ask the goddess for some help and assistance. And it's as simple as saying out loud or in your head, Goddess, please help me be able to release and move forward from this relationship. Give me the courage and strength to do so. Okay. And she'll work with you. Okay. But there might be some negative talk and backlash from ending this, but it's for your highest and best, my dear, because it's just come to a time where it needs to end. Okay. So I feel like that you go through certain cycles in relationships with people. And this is one of those cycles in this relationship. Okay. So you're being asked to let this go and break the cycles with the relationships that you have so that you can start a better, healthier relationship in the future. Right. But it's a journey. It's a healing journey and a process so that you don't repeat these cycles in relationships anymore. Okay. All right. So I'm sorry if that's not what you want to hear, but that's what I'm getting. Okay, Taylor. All right. All right. Okay. Next up we have Lydia, then Raven, and Yura. So hang with me, Yura. I hope you're saying that right. Oh, you're welcome, Taylor. You're welcome. All right. All right, up next we have Lydia. Let me get some clearing shuffles in. All right, you guys, here's a message that just dropped out, okay? There's a gift in cycles, okay? There's a gift that comes from ending cycles, all right? So even though it might feel like it's hard to work through these things, sometimes it just has to happen, okay? It's just, you got to be willing to let these things go, all right? And sometimes it starts with letting go in your mind. When you're ready to say, I'm finished, I'm done, right? That helps the process take place because there is a gift from letting the cycles end, okay? It can feel disruptive. but it's for your best in the end. Okay? All right. Okay. Let me get these clearing shuffles in, Lydia. Guys, don't forget, if you enjoy your readings, please leave us a review recommendation on the Facebook page. It's greatly appreciated. Ooh, all right. All right, let me get 2 more clearing shuffles in, Lydia, and then we'll get started on yours. All right. All right, Lydia, here we go. All right, Lydia. Let's see what's going on. All right. Good things. Good things. Okay. All right. All right, Lydia. Okay, so the goddess energy is around you. She's sending you lots of energy and support right now. Okay, so just be open to it and continue to work with it. All right. There's something going on with your friends. There's some information that's not fully available to you. And there's light that's going to be shined on this situation with your friends. Okay. So just get ready for that. All right. All right. Now, the things that you're wanting to create, they can and will come through. Okay. There are good things trying to come through. They're asking you to continue to inventory, use your magic, get rid of things that don't work, focus on what does work. Okay. Now there is an ending coming in, all right? There's an ending coming in. And I know that you've been working on releasing and ending things, and I see that coming through, okay? The ending of the things that you're wanting to end and stop, okay? They're coming through. It's just going to take a little bit more time, okay? And just know that there is, you're being asked to shift how you see things, okay? Sometimes you've got to rethink, right? How you look at things. Some things you look at as bad, maybe you need to open up and see if there's good. Some things that you look at as good, open up and see if they're truly good, or if there's not some things there that maybe aren't serving you anymore that you need to let go of, okay? They're asking you to have an open mind, all right? Have an open mind so that your perception can shift. And that is all part of growth and transformation when you can start to see things differently. Okay? All right, Lydia, I hope that was helpful. Okay. All right, you guys. All right. Up next, we have Raven and Yura. And get some clearing shuffles in, Raven, and then we'll get your reading in. Get like 3 more. All right, Raven. This one is for you. All right, Raven. Ooh. All right, Raven. Good, yes. All right. Okay, Raven. All right, Raven. So it's like you know that it's time for things to start changing and shifting. Okay. So there's this is like this card is very comparative, not exactly, but close. Very comparative to like the Tower card in the Tarot. Okay, and It speaks of things breaking down so that you can break through. Okay. It's not nearly as destructive as the Tower card, but it is about things that need to break down so that you can break through and move on. Okay. And it feels like you already know what these things are. There's lessons you've already learned. There's things that you're aware of that need to go ahead and break down. And there's also lessons to be learned from the breakdown to breakthrough. Okay. And I'm just getting that you are very aware of what these things are. Okay. But it's all leading to your healing. Okay. There's a lot of spiritual and energetic support for your healing. And that's why this is happening, because it's time for you to heal. Okay. So again, just like the message earlier, it's about keeping mental stability, being very mentally disciplined, and letting your intuition guide the way. So when you feel like you don't know, tap into your intuition, okay? Connect. Connect with source, with spirit, with God, with goddess, whatever your divine connection point is, okay? Use your intuition and make the connection. And like I said earlier, you need to be very grounded, because this is going to feel very like you're being uprooted. Right? So you want to make sure you're staying grounded so that you can really get the healing that needs to come from this. All right. Now, there is going to be, I need you to get prepared. And that's why this connecting and trusting your intuition and being very mentally disciplined and grounded is important, because there's going to be a lot of talk and chaotic things going on. There's going to be a lot of chaotic backlash associated with this breakdown that needs to happen. Okay. I need you to understand this breakdown is necessary. It is good for you. It is healthy for you. Okay. But there's going to be a lot of negative talk and, people putting their 2 cents in, and you just need to ignore it. Okay. Things are going to feel really crazy and chaotic for a hot minute. All right. But they're saying you just stay connected to source and living in your truth. Okay. You stay connected with your truth. And you be honest with yourself, and you ignore this. All right. Connect with source. Stay connected. Okay. Yeah. And once you can get balanced, all of this ends. Okay. It will end. It might be rough for a patch, but this will end. It will fade away. You stay connected, grounded, focus on your healing and connection. Okay. All right. Stay true to you. That's what matters. And as you get balanced in this new shakeup that's coming, all the chaos and the talk and all that will end. Okay? Oh, you're very welcome, Raven. Very welcome. Hey, Jessica. Welcome, welcome. All right. All right, you guys. Up next, we have Yura. All right. All right, Yura. You want to know about your ex. Okay. We will definitely see what comes up. Okay, as always, I make no promises as to what the card's message will come through. They always give the highest and best information, which means there might be something else you need to focus on instead. So that may come through. Or the relationship situation might come through. Okay, so we'll just give it a go and see what happens. Hey, Alicia. Yeah, we can try. We can give it a go. All right, let me get one more clearing shuffle in here. All right. All right, Yura, here we go. This one's for you, my dear. All right, Yura. Let's see what comes through. Wow. Okay, Yura. All right. Okay, Yura. They're asking you to really focus on what it is you want. Okay. What do you truly, truly desire? And what do you truly, truly want? Okay. And then they're asking you to get balanced. They want you to get aligned with what you want. Okay. Now, I feel like this is in regards to romance, love, relationship. Okay. Because that's here. But what do you want in a relationship? What qualities do you want? What emotions do you want? What experiences? What do you want to feel? What do you want to experience? Okay. They're wanting you to get very clear on what it is you want in a relationship and in a partner. Okay. And then you need to look at being aligned with those energies. Because if you're not aligned, if you're not a match for what you want, you've got to get in alignment. You got to get your energy lined up, right? So, for example, if you want a lot of honesty in a relationship, you've got to make sure that you're a very honest person and that you have nothing to hide going into a relationship, whether that's an old relationship starting back up or a new relationship, right? So, if honesty is something you value in a relationship, make sure you're aligned with honesty. If love is something that you want in a relationship, are you open and really able to receive love? Okay. If you want, you know, if you want real connection in a relationship, you want to feel that connection, right? Are you ready and open and willing to make that connection? Or do you have healing work to do? Okay. So they're asking you to be very clear about what do you want in a relationship, and then do your work to get very aligned with that same energy and make sure you're ready for it. Okay. It's okay to have, um, you know, a big idea of what you want to experience in love. It's okay to have those dreams about what you want. Okay. That's okay to have. They're just saying that you need to go slow. Take your time. It's okay to take your time. You just have to really do your focusing. Do your focus on your healing. Do your healing work. Okay? Do your healing work because that's going to be important, getting aligned. Okay? Yes, Lydia. Okay. So then the next thing is once you're very clear and you've taken the time to really get aligned, you have to be open and let this person come through. Okay? Because they're going to come through. You have to be open and ready to receive this relationship. Okay? Because the type of love that wants to come through, right, is going to be very transformative, which means it's going to be very different from any relationship you've had. Okay, because you're very clear, you're aligned, you're healed, and you're ready for this, right? You're ready for this relationship, which is at a higher level. Okay. And what happens when you get in a transformative love relationship is, they push you to be your best, just as you push them to be their best, right? So you don't want to repeat a past relationship. That's what this work's all about. Not repeating. Okay. You don't want to repeat. You want a new, fresh, transformative, connected, soul love relationship. Okay. And it just flows. Everything flows. Now, will there be hiccups, life hiccups? Absolutely. Will there be squabbles and arguments? Absolutely. But you flow through them much easier. And then you're going to see and realize this is what I was missing all along. And this is why this relationship is the relationship, right? Because it's very different from any relationship you've ever had. Your eyes will be open to that and the magical flow and connection that's there, right? But as you're transforming, sometimes it gets rough, sometimes it gets heavy, But knowing that you have each other's backs 100%, that's the difference. That's the key. Okay? So as far as the ex coming in, unless this relationship is exactly what you want, you need to not entertain that thought. Okay? Because you've got to focus on the relationship you actually want and then be open to receive it. And, unless this ex of yours has done a lot of healing, a lot of growing, and a lot of changing, and unless you've done the same, you're not going to have this type of relationship. Okay? Now, I don't know the ins and outs of why that relationship failed in the past, but maybe looking at that and addressing that and healing that. And once you heal that, you might realize that's not really something I want to get back into. I want to hold out for this really amazing love that wants to come into my life. The soul fulfilling, that soul connection love. Okay? All right. Now, if that is, if that soul connection is something that you had with him and you can be very sure and honest of that, then you still got to do your healing work. All right. You got to be very clear about what you want and you've got to do your healing work. All right. I feel like this is somebody new or different, but that could also mean it's a new version of him. But if it's the old version of him wanting to come back, don't waste your time. Okay. That's going to delay your healing. Wash your hands of it. All right. But if he's totally transformed and he's a brand new person, yeah, sure, go for it. But if it's all the same and he's not healed and he's not transformed and he's not grown, it's just going to be a repeat of what you've already been through. And you don't need that. Okay? So focus on what you want, do your healing, get aligned, get clear, and then stay open to receiving this new transformative love that needs to come in. Okay? All right. All right, let me look and see what's been going on. Oh, yeah, you guys ignore Julie. She's gone. Let's see. Lydia, yep, I told you your reading's been done. Okay. And his feelings, I don't know his feelings. I don't care about his feelings. I care about your feelings. I care that you do your healing work. I care that you focus on what you actually deserve and what you're willing to receive. Okay? That's what really matters. That's what really matters here. Okay? So you do your work and let Spirit and Source play out the rest. Let Spirit and Source bring in the right person. And again, if he's completely changed and he's a brand new person, then it might be him. I don't know. I mean, you know him. I don't do readings on people without their permission. So, eek, sorry, I can't do a reading on him. I don't do that. But you've got work to do, my dear, and a promise of good things to come if you do the work. Okay? All right, Yura. Okay. All right, you guys. Does anybody else want a reading? We've got a little bit of time. Hey, Amanda, I just saw you messaged me, and I will get back to you as soon as I get off the live. Okay? Thank you, Yara. You're very, very welcome. If you could leave a review on the Facebook page, I'd greatly appreciate that. Thank you for being here. All right, you guys. Anybody else want a reading? We got some more time left. We've got some more time. Oh, okay. Okay, Amanda. Okay, Amanda. I'm reading your message. Okay, so Amanda, you're asking, it was the Sage card. Okay, this guy. All right. And this guy is all about, oh, I'm sorry, Alicia. Yeah. Oh, I apologize. You know what? I even wrote you down, and I'm so sorry, Alicia. Yes. But Amanda, yeah, it's a sage card. So it's asking you to tap into your wisdom and your knowledge, what you already know. Okay, you've got wisdom and knowledge there. The lessons that you've learned, the things that you've already experienced and been through. Okay, let that knowledge come up, and there might be some healing that needs to be done around it so that you can fully access the information that's available there, right? And sometimes you just got to feel the feels. Okay, you just got to let it flow and trust what comes to mind. Okay, but there's knowledge, there's wisdom, there's ancient knowledge within your soul as well that you can tap into and bring forward for use. Okay. All right. All right, Alicia. Yeah, no. I'm so sorry, Alicia. All right, here. Okay, here we go, Alicia. I apologize. I had you written down and everything. I'm so sorry. Okay, Alicia, here we go. All right, Alicia. All right, Alicia. All right, so you still have some inner work to do and some study to do, okay? Like, Alicia, I don't know what your magical basis is, if any, but I feel like you have some books that you've bought, okay? Um, just telling you what I'm getting, okay? I feel like you have some books that you've already bought, and they're along the lines of, self-help, magical workings, manifesting, anything in that area, spirituality. Like, there's some kind of book that you bought years ago, and I feel like maybe you didn't finish it. It just got put away, put on a shelf or in the back of a closet or something. And you need to go get this book out, and you need to read it and really let it tap in and speak to you. Okay. So you need to go find whatever this book is. Okay. Go pull this book back out. It's important. There's something there for you to find. Okay. Um, you need to work with the God energy. All right. Whatever is standing in the way, whether that's a person or your own mind, right? Your own resistance to working with God energy, you need to let this go, because God energy is wanting to work with you. Okay. And it's your own resistance. I don't feel like it's somebody else. I really get that it's your own resistance to doing your inner work and healing that's creating this block with the uh, divine masculine energy that's wanting to come through and work with you and help you. Okay, which is why this book is important, because it's going to help you tap into this divine masculine energy, God energy that's wanting to work with you. Okay, but it's like you're resisting and you're blocking yourself from your own deep dive healing. Okay, so they're saying get grounded, just like I talked about with the general reading for everybody. If you missed it, go back to the beginning and listen to the general reading for everybody. There's always a lot of good and useful information in there, I feel like. Okay, but you need to get really grounded, and you need to do more self-love and care. Really love yourself and know that there is divine masculine energy around you that loves you completely. Okay, loves you completely. All right. Um, Alicia. So there is, okay. All right, Alicia. Get grounded. do this, okay? But also, I feel like there is stay with me. Everything I've said is valid, but also there is a male love life, like a past relationship, somebody you've been in a past relationship with who's wanting to come back into your life, okay? If he's not shown up yet, he will, okay? He's going to show up and he's going to want to reconnect with you, okay? You need to make sure you stay focused on your healing work, okay? And don't let this potential return of a past lover distract you from doing the work you need to do, okay? Now, you need to have courage when this person shows up because it's going to really pull at you emotionally. It's really going to pull at you emotionally. And you've got to look at and decide, is this worth going back into a relationship with or not? Okay? And they're saying that you need to connect to divine energy and make sure you do this healing work because there's something, he's going to bring some baggage with him. Okay? He's going to bring some baggage with him that needs to be worked out. And he's going to want you to help him work through it and heal from it. But you can be supportive, but don't let it derail you off your path. Okay? Okay. Yeah, go look for the book. And yes, do the healing and the self-care. Okay. All right. Well, I feel like there's something that's going to come back up for him. Okay? I don't know if there's like a past issue or something that's come up with him. Something's going to come up with him that's going to kind of derail him that he's going to need some healing help with. But you've got to get over here and do your healing work. Stop blocking yourself from doing your healing work because he's going to need you for this healing process. Okay? And you're going to have to call in divine support and help. And you're going to have to be the one that holds hope and holds space for this healing to happen. And you're going to have to call in a lot of divine energy. It's something from his past. Something from your past, something from his past, something that's happened in your relationship, okay? It's going to come back up. And you've got to be strong and help work through it. But you've got to get yourself ready. Because if you're not ready, the whole thing will just derail. Okay? And it might be a slow process to get him through this healing and get your family and yourself through this healing that needs to happen. But, it'll happen. You'll get there. Don't lose hope. But yeah, something's going to come up that he's going to need help healing. Okay? And you got to be really strong for you, for him, for your family to get through this healing. Okay? It'll get there. Okay? Don't get derailed. Okay? It's going to be emotional. It's going to be upsetting, but the healing can happen when you call in divine energy. But you have got to get yourself ready. Get yourself ready. Okay? You're welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah, get ready. Get grounded. Stay grounded. Do your healing work so that you're ready when this comes, right? You now have the information. You're forewarned, so now you can be forearmed. Go ahead and do your healing work. Find this book, okay? Dig out this book and get working and studying with it because it's going to help with this healing process that needs to happen, okay? And the healing will happen. Everything will be okay. You're just going to have to stay strong, okay? Your family's going to look to you and you got to be the strong person. So you got to make sure you're healed and ready so you can really support yourself and your family through this time that's going to come up. But everything will be okay. You're just going to have to call in a lot of divine support and assistance. All right. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right, you guys, it's been 45 minutes. I don't think we have anybody else on here that is needing a reading. So that's it. I'm going to log off for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope everybody has a wonderful, magical day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.